I don't know what camera to look at. Hey, you guys. Vsauce here. Uh, okay. This is this is something I want to do. This is something I want to do. This is something I want to do. Hello, you guys. My name is Hanayeta G. Um, I am a wannabe content creator. I know that last year I spent the beginning of the last year of starting streaming, and we had a phenomenal start. Phenomenal start. Uh, I was really popping off. Honestly, I was growing. The problem was I wasn't doing video content. I was just streaming, and if you want to grow, you just can't do streaming. But I enjoyed the people I met through streaming. I met some good friends, and I have completely enjoyed it. But let's talk about the reasons why I stopped. I am looking everywhere else but the camera. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna get used to this, but um, for the longest time, I delayed this video because I wanted to make a script, and then I literally sat there in the Word document just thinking of what I wanted to say to you guys on why I disappeared and why I haven't been posting at all or any content, anything like that. Um, in August, I lost my grandmother. And you know that that was the month I stopped streaming. That was the time I stopped posting and all that. My grandmother died. And this grandma was very close to me. I loved her so much. And I still do. I love her very much. Um, the first month, even though I stopped posting at home, I was okay. I wasn't crying or anything. Even at the funeral, I wasn't crying. Like I literally was handling it okay. Um, but as the title goes, I lost my mind. Not in the sense that I went like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I was more like, who am I? Why am I floating on this rock? Why am I why am I me? That's in the sense that's how I went crazy. You know, some people I it's not the fact that I loved her. It's just the fact that she's gone and it made me question where do I go if I'm gone? Like she's not here. I can't talk to her and when I die, what's going to happen to me? And it ended up making me lose my mind because it made me question am I happy? And the answer to that is no. I am not happy. And that was the reason why I lost my mind is because my grandma left a phenomenal legacy. Even though it was small, it was a phenomenal legacy nonetheless. You go in her house, everything in there is her. Um the way I styled my apartment partially because of her. The way I do things is because of her. The reason why I piss before I go to bed is because of her. It's this type of things that I want. Because if I die right now, I have no impact. None on my family, none on my friends, and none on my coworkers. When I die, if I die right now, there's literally nothing. I will literally disappear into the void with my name nowhere, no one saying my name. And at least with my grandma, people will be saying her name. She had a very unique name she called herself, and she has that. And I know that people have pieces of her work. My grandma designed clothes and pictures and stuff like that. So she has that going for her. People are gonna be like, well, this piece was made by so and so. It's gonna be made by my grandmother. And that's the reason why I am making this video. Let's start off with what I've been going through since August. Um, in August, I also got hired at a job. I will not be disclosing where I work just because I don't know if it's gonna come back or whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't want to give them attention, honestly. I don't want to give this lady attention. I don't want to give them attention just because I feel like they feed off of negative energy. They feed off of it. I'm not gonna feed them. They're gonna starve with me, okay? So in August, I started this job. Ironically, before I started this job, I chose my preferred name to be my grandmother's and my grandpa's name together to honor them and everything they've done for me. First month, great. Second month, great. Really great, actually. Third month, let me tell you something. October, everything took a turn in October with this job. And then I think October 30th, I had a panic attack at the job because there was a situation that happened beforehand, and then everything that led up to it. October was horrible, but it was all the little stuff. And then what happened on October 30th that made me have the panic attack. So I took time off. I took November off, and then I was like, okay, here's my doctor's approval letter approving my leave. You know, saying why I was on leave, and then December came and I wasn't on the shift. The first week, the second week, the third week, and on the fourth week, I was on the schedule. And I was on the schedule for 10 hours. And then the next day I called off because you know what they did? They made me feel fucking uncomfortable again. I oh, I oh, I do love my job. For once, I work a job that I actually like. I feel like this is falling out my fucking nose. Uh I do work a job that I do like. I have to make sure this is recording. I don't want to talk to myself, honestly. I want to talk to you guys. So yeah, I actually like a job that I like working for once. I work with something with computers. So let me run down. I worked at Hooters, didn't like Hooters. The tips the tips were hit or miss, and I hated that, and I hate the clientele that we had. It's just because of the area I live in. Then I worked at Chipotle. Then I worked at Amazon Fresh. And then I got hired at Culver's. And then I got hired at this new place, right? I like my job. I do. But for once, I do not like the way I am being treated at this job. And, you know, I love my coworkers. Phenomenal people, very phenomenal. I think they're great. I love them. But the management, the GM, I, girl, I don't know what to say. I genuinely don't know what to say because I have never been treated badly like this before. I know it's personal, but I don't know what I did. Do you know how when someone treats you differently and you just don't know what you did? It's like that. I'm being treated differently. I'm being treated like a dog. I am being treated horribly. And then only that, I feel like I'm being discriminated against. But that's my problem. That's something I gotta fix. All right, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna get down to it. But in long short, uh, oh yeah, it's January now. How many times have I worked? None. We went from averaging from 32 hours a week to none. So another reason why I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my mind because I'm not making money. Thankfully, I'm in a blessed spot in my life where I can live on my own financially still. It's just when you take this financially have impacted me. Even though I'm still able to live with a roof over my head, I'm still not able to live. Do you understand that? I don't want to get too much into my finances. I'm okay, but I'm not okay at the same time. That's what I just got to say. Um, so yeah, that led to money problems. I do have instead of a script, I have just little keynotes I want to talk about before I ramble. I don't want to ramble, but that has also made things hard. I have always wanted to get back on the computer, play video games, stream, make content, do videos, and all this and that. And I am constantly stressing. I'm stressing about where I am in the universe. What am I contributing? What's my legacy? And then only that, how the hell I'm gonna put food on the table? And the craziest part is, I'm buying wet food. I'm buying all this litter for the cat. I'm not even second thinking it. I I am buying her the greatest food, but I am starving. Well, I'm not starving, but we are eating one meal, one particular meal, and it's potatoes and chicken. This cat, I hate this cat. I love this cat. I love this cat too much. Oh my god, I love this cat. But yeah, I'm not really enjoying life right now just because soon as I try to get into something new, the happiness is sucked up because of circumstances. And knowing that, I am having trouble with love. Love! Not family love. I love my family. I have a good relationship with my family. It's not as close as I want it to be, but right now I think I need space for my family so I can fix myself, because I don't want to come around with a nasty attitude or being distant or being what's it called? Just not engaged. I want to come at them with my full attention and be engaged and be happy. So I am distancing myself from them, and it is on purpose, but I don't tell them that. I usually just tell them like, I'm doing something. I'm not doing anything, girl. I'm just sitting in this room playing in my ass like I always do. Uh, and yeah, this leads me into not enjoying things. So I have a bunch of games that I want to get into. Like I want to play Mass Effect, the whole I want, not the trilogy. Is it a trilogy? I want to play all of Mass Effect. I want to play Witcher 3 again for the 50 billionth time. I want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ew, that was wet. These are vape burps, by the way. I didn't eat. I ate vape. Oh yeah, did I tell you that I'm vaping? Yeah, that nicotine high that I get when I fucking suck to the blinker go off. Yeah, that's why I'm still here right now, baby girl. Best believe that's the reason why I'm here. That little nick high, it's making me live. But I haven't been enjoying anything. The weirdest part is I boot into a game and I just can't get into it. I boot into a single player game and I just can't. But then I boot up in Marvel Rivals and I fucking play 8 hours a fucking day. Lose over and over and over and over again. And I do it all day. It's so weird that I could play a game that I'm not happy in. I'm so glad I've been avoiding League. I've been avoiding League like the plague, because that is that is a hole that I do not want to go down. I cannot waste my time on League, but I'm glad it's Marvel Rivals, because at least I'm wasting 10 minutes in a match. This is how I reconcile it. Like, a match is about 10 minutes instead of fucking 50 minutes in League of Legends. If I lose this 10-minute match, I might be able to win a 10-minute match next time. All right. It don't go further than 15 minutes in Marvel Rivals, all right? It's just a better payoff, but I'm playing games that I'm not happy with over and over again. But when I want to play a game that I know is gonna make me happy, I'm just not fully there. And this just goes in back to this like negative feedback loop of, being lazy. I have been lazy. Truth to be told, there are days when I do go outside and I work out, but there's days where I just sit in the bed all the time. And I do this there is a blame and I will take accountability because I should have got off my ass and done something still. But my work, since I was working so much, like 32 hours, 36 hours, yeah, I was working a lot of hours per week. So I was getting out the house doing something. Not only that, I was walking about 2 to 3 miles up in that store. So that job was keeping me active. But now that I've been at home, I feel lost. I feel like I have no purpose. And I haven't been doing anything. I literally been sitting in the bed. The worst part is I sit in the bed and I don't do anything. I don't watch anything. I literally just sit, existing, pondering life. That is not good. That is not good. That is not good. So I'm done. I am here to announce that I am officially done. I can't do this no more. On TikTok, I haven't heard this sound in about 3 to 4 years. And it's the sound of break the loop today or things will repeat tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm saying it correctly, but pretty much if you break the loop today so you don't repeat it tomorrow, break the loop today so you don't repeat it tomorrow. I'm not sure how I say it, but I will insert that sound into here.
You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow.
You must break the pattern today or the loop will repeat tomorrow.
You must break the pattern today or the loop.
But yeah, I'm done. This loop, I'm living a life that I'm unhappy in. And I'm tired of living a life that I'm unhappy with. I'm tired of always wanting to make content and not making content. I'm tired of stifling myself. I'm tired of self sabotaging myself. I'm tired of telling myself that I'm not loved. I am loved. And even though I have troubles with even trying to date a guy, I never dated a guy before. And I'm trying to make these attempts and I'm just falling on my face. I have to keep trying. No, I don't have to keep trying. No, no, no. Cliff, no. I mean, I need to do. Stop trying, need to do. Do. I am tired of living a life that I am unhappy in. So, starting, I will be living the life that I always wanted and the life that I always envisioned. Because in the back of my head, there is a vision that I see myself. I don't see myself wallowing away all day. I don't see myself being lazy and sleeping in the bed all day. That is not how I envision my life. But how can I live that life I envision if I'm in the bed all day? Make it make sense. It don't. It don't. It does not make sense. So starting today, changes will be made. The loop is breaking. And we're moving on. And I know that I am going through struggles right now. I miss my grandma. I love my grandma. But for her sake, I have to make my own legacy and I can't live in her shadow anymore. She's dead. And honestly, I am happy that I have spent time with her. I'm sad that she's gone, but I'm happy that I experienced her because there's a lot of people in this world that never got to experience her or see any of her or talk to her. And that in itself is sad for me, for you guys, because you never got to see her or experience her. But in exchange, you get to experience me and my legacy that I will be making on this platform. Starting uh tomorrow, I think I will be uploading a YouTube video on my main channel. And that channel's more, how do I say? It's more like highly edited content. This channel is like for like vlogs and more personal. Hanayta, that channel, that's gonna be the brand. Hanayta G, personal, me. I mean, Hanayta is me, but I don't know. One is the brand channel, one is the personal channel, okay? That's the way I can explain it. Changes I will make. Mentality! Burm. Mentality. Burm.
Do I have the floor? Do I?
Yes,
Do
you
I?
do.
But you playing on your phone.
No, I'm not playing on my phone. I'm taking care of business. I'm not studying what you're talking about.
All right, mentality. I'm changing this because I can pour myself coffee in the morning, but if I'm pouring my coffee in the morning and I'm like, oh, no one loves me, I'm never gonna have a legacy, I'm never gonna have kids, no one ever is gonna love me, then what's the point of doing all the changes if your mental is fucked up? So step one is changing my mental. You saw this when I was setting up this camera. I was talking about this big ass nose ring. You saw that? You saw how I changed my mentality? I am beautiful. But I am so beautiful, I gotta put this big ass fucking nose ring in to distract my beauty, all right? Because I'm too beautiful, okay? I'm beautiful, I'm loved, I'm cherished, and I am always chosen. Always, always, always. Because if you talk negatively about yourself, you start to embody the negativity. Um, and I have seen that, I experienced that, and there was a point in my life where I have did this before, and I have seen the changes. But sometimes we slip into old ways that is more comfortable. Comfortable. We keep slipping into things that make us comfortable. We need to be okay with being uncomfortable. That's my biggest problem. That's the reason why I was sitting in that bed. I'm doing things that make me comfortable and not doing the things that make me uncomfortable. The problem is the things that make me comfortable don't get me nowhere. It don't get me the job. It don't get me the education that I need. It don't get me the views. I was sitting in the bed comfortable. Where's the content? Where's the streams? Where are the YouTube videos? Nowhere to be found because you don't get that with being comfortable. I'm here on the floor. I am uncomfortable right now. But I'm doing something. I'm doing something for you and me. Mentality. Change it. Like I said, living the life I always imagined. So I always imagine myself being this it girl. Because I am. Don't really have to imagine it. I am it. I imagine myself being an it girl, waking up early in the morning, doing workout, Pilates. Why I say it like that? Pilates. With my full set of Lululemon. I already got my full set already. All right. All right. We might be in financial burden, but we're gonna be looking good, homeless. Wait, no. We're gonna be not homeless. mentality. I look, catch it. This is already a great start. But no, I actually had a gift card for Lululemon, so I had $75. So best believe I got a full set now. I'm so happy. But living the life I wanted, creating the content that I want. I'm doing it right now. So this is exciting. This is really exciting. And I'm hoping that you guys join this journey with me by making changes in your own life that you need. So really this video is an update, but also a motivation and also hoping that you discipline yourself like me because I don't really want to do this. I wish to stay in the bed right now. My back is hurting because I'm on the floor. I didn't need to be on the floor, but I chose to be on the floor. You know why? Because I am not a pussy ass bitch. I was in the fucking United States military and I like being uncomfortable. There's something poetic about being on the floor. The floor. Yes, the floor here is made out of floor. I love the floor. I like the floor because it's cow. I like the floor. I'm grounding myself. So, yeah, that's an update. This is that quick video that I'm needed to make. More content will be on the way. Yeah, so I love you, and I hope that you guys have a phenomenal day and a phenomenal week. This is your year. Make it. Make it the best for you.